Well, good morning, everybody. Coming up on H-Town Live, stop the presses and cover up. The Cannes Film Festival announces a last-minute red carpet dress code, leaving stars and stylists in quite a predicament. What to wear tonight, you all? And maybe you're looking to travel to France or somewhere else this summer. Friend of the show and travel expert Janine Tornatore is here to share some top trends shaping summer travel, plus some of the on-the-rise destinations. Plus, it's already feeling like summer in H-Town. Get ready for a record-setting heat wave starting today. Ito has a look at our wickedly hot week. H-Town Live starts now.
Live from Houston, Texas, with Maggie Flecknoe. Health, money, culture, dining, and more. This is H-Town Live.
Everybody, it is Tuesday, May 13th. I'm Maggie Flecknoe, and this is H-Town Live. Thank you so much for starting your day off with us. We have some incredible guests and something for everyone. But we really want to begin with an important health topic for all of us. Strokes. They can actually happen to anyone, and they impact nearly 800,000 Americans every year. Now, while treatment options have really come a long way, recognizing the early signs can still make all of the difference. So joining us to discuss from Tulane University School of Medicine is neurosurgeon Dr. Kendrick Johnson. So thank you so much for waking up with us.
Thank you for having me. It's such an honor to be discussing this important topic on Stroke Awareness Month.
Well, I think it's so important because we think maybe older people just get it. But talk to us a little bit about what a stroke is and how common it is.
By the way,
I'll talk to you after. Stroke is a very common disease in the United States. So about 800,000 Americans have a stroke every year. It's estimated that every 40 seconds someone has a stroke. And unfortunately, about every 3 minutes, someone dies from a stroke.
Hey guys, New York here. Just calling to confirm our interview coming up at 10 after today. You're talking to Dr. Kendrick Johnson about Stroke Awareness Month.
Which causes blockage of blood flow to the brain.
Okay, cool. Who are we talking to today?
A blood vessel which causes bleeding into the brain.
Now, are there any symptoms we should be on the lookout for?
For how long?
Yes, ma'am. So this is the most important part of this whole conversation is recognizing the signs and symptoms of stroke.
Okay, we will. And when will
the easiest way to recognize those signs and symptoms is the acronym FAST, where F stands for facial drooping, A stands for arm weakness, S stands for speech, meaning the difficulty producing or understanding speech, and T stands for time. If you recognize those signs and symptoms, T stands for time to call 911.
And what would you say are some of the biggest advances we've seen in stroke treatment recently?
So stroke is one of the leading causes of death and disability in the United States. So it's been a big focus of research and innovation with regards to medication and procedures, from all the way from the clot busting medicine that you can get into the IV to what brought me into this space, which was a procedure called mechanical thrombectomy. What we do is if a patient gets to us in time, what we can do is minimally invasive go inside the blood vessels and snake a small tube or catheter all the way up to the arteries in the brain and either suck that clot out or pull that clot out. And the goal of that procedure is to turn what would have been a very large stroke, which can really disable or kill a patient, into a much smaller stroke that can be recovered from, sometimes completely.
Oh my goodness, that's incredible. So who would you say is most likely to experience a stroke, and what can we do to reduce their risk?
So stroke is a disease that unfortunately can affect patients at any age, all the way from infancy all the way up to the elderly. Although as we age, our risk of stroke does get higher. So the basic risk factors for stroke are some of our essentially the common medical issues, whether that's persistently elevated blood pressure, diabetes, which is poorly controlled, obesity, smoking, or high cholesterol. And the biggest way we can help reduce those risks are working with a medical doctor that you see regularly to help treat those with medication and lifestyle changes. Another thing that we can do for ourselves is increasing our physical activity as our society becomes more sedentary.
So what is the biggest piece of advice you have for everyone, and where can we go for more?
So my biggest advice is that if you experience these symptoms, don't sit around, don't wait. A lot of people try to sleep it off, unfortunately. But if you experience those symptoms, get to medical attention and let us check you out, make sure it's nothing really bad going on. And I've partnered with a company called Penumbra, one of the leaders in the neurovascular space, and they have great resources on their website, which is penumbrainc.com/stroke. Also, if you Google the term no stroke, KNOW stroke, the National Institute of Health and the Center for Disease Control has great resources as well to help patients learn more about stroke.
Well, doctor, I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much for raising awareness.
Thank you for having me.
And still to come, throughout the month of May, the Holocaust Museum Houston will offer free admission on special dates, including this Thursday. We have a special guest with details after the break.
Unfiltered drama.
I'm not cheating. What? Look, it's right not cheating on you. What do you mean? I'm not cheating on you. I love you. Okay?
Weekdays at 10 on CW39 Houston.
Attention all seniors. You can now get up to $50,000 for your funeral and other final expenses, including your credit card debt, with no medical exam, starting at less than $1 a day.
Clint, so good to see you. How was everything?
Amazing as usual, Frank. Happy to see you're out of the hospital and back at it.
Me too. But my big health scare got me really thinking about the future. With my girls set to take over the family business, I want to make sure I don't leave them any of my debts. Heck, the price of a funeral can be $8,000 or more.
We're just happy to have you back, Dad. Don't go thinking about debts or anything like that. We'll find a way to pay.
Now see, that's why I made a call and found out I'm eligible for $50,000 for my funeral and other final expenses.
Well, hold on. Eligible for $50,000 and you just got out of the hospital? Didn't you have to take a medical exam or something?
No, there was no medical exam, and I was able to get coverage right over the phone. Plus, my rates can never be increased, my benefits can never be decreased, and my coverage can never be canceled.
Dad, I'm glad you made that call.
Don't leave loved ones with your debt. Call 800-264-0635 now and see if you qualify for up to $50,000 for your funeral and other final expenses, starting at less than $1 a day. There's no medical exam, and you can be approved even if you have pre-existing health conditions. Your rates can never be increased, your benefits can never be decreased, and your coverage can never be canceled. There's no obligation. Call 800-264-0635 now. There's no paperwork, no hidden fees, and no waiting periods. And you can start coverage right over the phone, starting at less than $1 a day. Call 800-264-0635. That's 800-264-0635. 800-264-0635.
Before you pick someone to handle your Social Security disability case, ask, is their main office in Texas? Will your case be handled by a lawyer? Will the lawyer talk to you before the date of the hearing? Can they take your case to federal court? I'm Victor Macrease, a Texas Board Certified Attorney. If you need Social Security disability benefits, I'd like to help. Yo hablo español.
Victor Macrease, 713-665-1000. EasyApply.com.
Drama in overdrive.
You are not!
Weekdays at 11 on CW39 Houston.
Welcome back, everybody. As summer approaches, travelers are looking for fresh, new experiences. Travel expert Janine Tornatore is here to share some of the top trends shaping summer travel and the on-the-rise destinations defining this season's vacations. Janine, thank you so much for waking up with us, my friend. I have to ask, where are you?
Well, it's always great to be with you guys. And today I'm here in Sonoma County, California. I'm here at the Stavrand Hotel. We're in the heart of the Russian River Valley, surrounded by these magnificent redwood trees. It's just stunning here in this destination. And I have to tell you, the reason I'm here is because Sonoma is one of these destinations. It's on my list for summer vacationers. You know, everyone thinks of Sonoma County as this world-renowned wine destination, that it is, but there are so many unique and diverse experiences here. It can even be a really great family vacation. They actually launched initiative called Wine Country for Everyone that's really about celebrating how welcoming they are here and how this is a vacation destination for everyone. I mean, they have these really cool signature experiences they launched for this summer. I just did one yesterday that was at a place called Safari West, a 400-acre wildlife preserve where there's 900 animals. You can take these amazing tours. They even have these really cool safari cabins families can come and stay in. It's a really neat experience that you would not expect in the heart of Sonoma County. They also have really great outdoor adventures like paddling the Petaluma River, where you learn about the history and how important the waterways are to this area. You can go zip lining. And those through the redwoods, by the way, which is so cool. It's led by a local docent. So you're not only having this adventure, but you're learning about all the ecology of this area. And then there's just so many wonderful places you can take farm tours. There's behind the scenes tours of 190-year-old estate and wineries here. Great culinary experiences. I just love this area and I love sharing about it because I think a lot of people don't realize that it's just so much more than just wine country.
I mean, really. And also, the mountains have really become somewhere for a destination, and there's so much to experience as well.
You're right. And you know this as a Colorado girl originally. Yes. But yeah, places like Vail, Colorado, of course, they're known for their outdoor adventure in the summer, but they're really becoming these hotspots for arts and music and culinary experiences. Vail, for example, has the world's premier alpine music venue where they have weekly musical performances. Everyone from the New York Philharmonic to Michael Franti to DJs come there and do really great sets. They have season-long series of events. They kick it off with GoPro Mountain Games. They have their Cheese and Wine Weekend. This year's the 50th anniversary of Vail's Oktoberfest, which is always a ton of fun. And then they have, Smithsonian and gardens-inspired programming at the Betty Ford Gardens. They have Michelin award-winning cocktail and culinary experiences. Just so many different things you can do here. You don't have to be a big outdoor adventurer to really enjoy a destination like Vail.
And just to breathe that fresh air. I love it. All right. Also, I love this.
Yes.
Tell me about these women-only vacations and coolcations. What is this?
These are a couple of growing trends that we're seeing, especially with tour companies. So EF Go Ahead Tours, which is a fantastic tour company, they put together some really great tours all around the world. They found that 82% of women are looking for these women-only tours. And they actually just launched back on International Women's Day their own EF Go Ahead Tours for Women, their first ever collection of these women-only tours. They have 7 of them, and they're crafted to really highlight women-owned businesses, women artisans, or created by women for women. And they're going to places like Italy, Spain, Thailand, Egypt, Portugal, all over. And so it's kind of this rise of women-only travel, but we're also seeing a rise of solo travel as well. So I love this for women who want to get out there and experience the world, but they want that safety and community. It's so nice to see some of these tours, coming to fruition that women can really enjoy. And then you mentioned my other favorite trend, which is this coolcations. Yeah. More people are looking to take tours to these destinations where they can kind of beat the heat in the middle of summer. So EF Go Ahead Tours says that some of their most popular destinations for these are Scandinavia, Iceland. Ireland is their most popular summer destination for tours. All these mountain regions in Europe, and they're even seeing a big rise in tours to the fjords of Norway. So people are looking, they want to experience the world, but they kind of want to be comfortable and enjoy these cool destinations where the climate's nice and cool.
Well, I love all of these. You're my favorite when it comes to travel. Where can we go for more, my friend?
Well, you guys can always follow me. I'm on Instagram at The Outside Insider, and I always try to post a lot about, I'll have some more information on these and other ideas for summer vacation.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Have a glass of vino for me, my friend. Cheers to you.
I will.
All right. Meanwhile, here in H-Town, there's always something to do. And throughout the month of May, the Holocaust Museum of Houston will offer free admission on special dates, including this Thursday, when they will honor a Holocaust survivor. Joining me with the details is Elise Spector-Commons, board chair for the Holocaust Museum Houston. Thank you so much for waking up with us.
Thank you for having us.
So tell us a little bit about the Holocaust Museum Houston, first of all.
Sure. We are a museum that was founded by local Holocaust survivors almost 30 years ago. And we're located in the museum district, and we use the lessons of the Holocaust to talk about how we can all make a difference today and be upstanders and not bystanders.
It's so true. And I was telling you, I was there when you reopened, you did all of these incredible exhibits. The butterflies really get me. So it's really a gem that I think everybody needs to go to, and you're encouraging everybody to go to with these special dates. So tell me a little bit about what's happening on Thursday.
Sure. This Thursday, admission is free for everyone in honor of Holocaust survivor Steffi Altman.
Okay.
And every Thursday in the afternoons we're free, but this Thursday, the entire day, admission is available. We have an exhibit about the Holocaust survivors in Houston. We also have an amazing exhibit called Life and Death on the Border, 1910 to 1920, about Mexican Americans living down at the border, on the Texas-Mexico border at the turn of the last century. And we just encourage everyone to come and learn and make our world a more peaceful society.
I love that, because I don't think people realize it's not just about Holocaust.
No, we use the lessons of the Holocaust to teach children, adults of all ages, how to live together, and we teach the dangers of prejudice, apathy, and hate. I'm the grandchild of Holocaust survivors, and the lessons that unfortunately we as a society had to learn 80 years ago are still ramping up in our world today, and hate is a problem, and we want to teach people about how they can make a difference in the world that we live in.
And it's never too early to teach our children about this too. So it's a great opportunity to take our children. You do have such a personal connection to this. When you go to the museum, is there a part of it that just really strikes you, and is it difficult at times?
What I like is looking at the live testimony. We have video monitors and a lot of interactive screens throughout the museum, and what makes our museum different is we talk about local Houstonians and when they came to Houston, what they did with their lives to make Houston a better place. And so I actually think that it's very hopeful, because we talk about this horrible tragedy, but we also talk about the resilience and that love always triumphs over hate, and light always triumphs over darkness.
I love that, and I love the positive spin on all of this, and I think it's really something that we can learn from. I mean, this is my favorite. I was talking about the butterflies. That's my absolutely favorite. Tell me about that part.
So the butterfly is one of the symbols of the Holocaust because it represents fragility of life, but it also represents sort of the unique nature of each person. Every butterfly is different. A child during the Holocaust wrote a poem called "I Never Saw Another Butterfly," really, which just talked about the desperation while they were suffering in the Holocaust, but also the freedom and the rebirth that can happen.
I love this. Well, everybody, we want you all to come out any day of the week. Tell everybody exactly where you're located, because I find that they don't know.
Sure, we're located at 5401 Caroline in the Museum District. We have a parking lot right there on property for everyone, and we're open from 10 to 5. Tuesday through Sunday, and this Thursday is Steffi Altman Day, so admission is waived, and we encourage everyone to come.
It's really something. I encourage all of you to go. I was definitely changed by it, and I think it's a great thing also with summer coming up. Beat the heat. It's going to be hot this week.
Absolutely.
So go cool down and learn something. So thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you.
Wonderful. Thank you for having us.
And speaking of summer, we have ways to keep your children safe, so stick around for that.
CW39 is giving away 4 tickets to the Houston SaberCat Showdown next Saturday against the Utah Warriors. Be sure to watch No Wait Weather and Traffic this week from 5:30 to 9 for the word of the day to see how you can win. CW39, your official home for Houston SaberCats rugby.
Saving money is now more important than ever for seniors. But if you purchased a $9.95 guaranteed acceptance plan, you could easily find yourself overpaying for very little life insurance coverage. With the $9.95 rate, a 65-year-old male receives less than $900 in coverage. For $10,000 in coverage, he would pay over $110 a month with a 2-year waiting period. Fortunately, with Senior Life Insurance Company, he pays less than $58 a month for $10,000 in protection. There's no waiting period, no medical exam, and he saves over $600 a year by choosing Senior Life. A 65-year-old female saves over $400 a year. Don't overpay for your life insurance. Call now to see how much money you could save with Senior Life. We could help you get cash back from your current overpriced policy. Call now to lock in your coverage and low monthly rate. For your free quote, call now.
Do you have Medicare and suffer with knee pain? Have you been told you have arthritis and that risky knee surgery with a lengthy recovery is the only answer? Well, stop everything and call the number on your screen, because Arthritis Knee Pain Centers has a non-surgical procedure that can eliminate your pain without surgery or downtime. Plus, it's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. Our doctors use an advanced image-guided procedure to restore natural lubrication and cushioning in your knees, to relieve your pain and restore your mobility without surgery or downtime. Many patients report relief after the first visit.
I'm not having any pain. My knee's not like sticking. It's just wonderful.
And after the first injection, I knew it was going to work.
Remember, it's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. So call Arthritis Knee Pain Centers now and schedule your no-charge, no-obligation knee pain screening. Call 800-507-2106. That's 800-507-2106.
Don't miss the Rula and Ryan Show with Eric every morning.
We are the heartbeat of Houston, and we're just here to entertain and make you laugh every single morning.
It's so easy to listen to the KRBE app on Alexa or anywhere you stream.
And everybody loves a little drama, and on Thursdays, we have roses.
Yeah, that's where we catch the cheaters of H-Town and put them on blast. You never know what's going to happen.
The Rula and Ryan Show with Eric. Thanks for letting us be a part of your family.
On 104.1
KRBE.
Weekdays, reality served hot.
Do you have no concerns?
No, because he would never do it.
Maybe that's why you don't have your 4 kids.
Weekdays at 12 on CW 39 Houston.
Well, time flies when you're having fun. Time now is nearly 9:22. We're already at the halfway mark. And still to come, with the summer heat comes pool season, which means a higher risk of drownings. Coming up, we are actually sitting down with our good friends at the Fort Bend County Constable Precinct 4's office to discuss ways to prevent this and other safety precautions this summer. Plus, the heat is on. I want to start singing that song right here in H-Town. Ida will have a look at our hot week forecast. And we continue highlighting Mental Health Awareness Month. Coming up, a local nonprofit helping residents who are experiencing mental distress. The second half hour of H-Town Live starts after the break.
People all over Houston know call Terry Bryant Accident and Injury Law, but you don't have to take my word for it.
I'm Glenda from Memorial, and after my accident, I called Terry Bryant.
I'm Roy from Pasadena, Texas, and I called Terry Bryant.
I'm Catherine from Tomball, and after my car wreck, I called Terry Bryant.
If you've been injured, ask around. I bet someone you trust will tell you. You deserve justice. You deserve Terry Bryant.
Hey, Houston, grab your phone and open your camera. Download the CW39 app. Stay connected 24/7 to news happening in your neighborhood and our city. Houston weather's always changing. Get the certified most accurate forecast at your fingertips, plus up-to-the-minute traffic updates. Download the CW39 app. Stay connected.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Paid monetary spokesperson for Walker, Texas Lawyer.
Hey, what's up? This Booker T, 6-time world champ, 2-time Hall of Famer, and I've been crushing opponents in the ring for over 30 years. But Walker, he's been crushing insurance companies for over 40. Hey, if you need some help, call Walker. Now, can you dig that?
If you've been injured in an accident, put 40 years of experience on your side and call Walker, Texas Lawyer today.
I want everything gloves off.
I made the decision to move here to be with you. I'm happy with that choice.
Glenn bought some land next to the crossing.
I watch my back from now on.
Finally gonna meet Cal's parents.
Now he wants to talk. Welcome home, son.
If I hadn't gone into the diner that night,
I'm gonna have to move somewhere with more options.
He needs to know the truth.
I'm so sorry, Cal.
Sullivan's Crossing, season premiere Wednesday at 8, 7 Central on the CW.
You infiltrated my home, studied my method. Who are you?
Sherlock Holmes, you're my father.
I do need an assistant. And don't touch anything, and definitely do not speak.
I want justice for my mother's murder.
You're in great danger.
I'm counting on it. If my mother said so, then I am your daughter.
Just help me crack the case.
The NASCAR Xfinity Series
on the CW
is taking America by storm by viewing races in a whole new way.
Crash.
With lightning fast rides.
These are the coolest and most fun cars to drive.
And young hotshot drivers who race with nothing to lose.
Let's go.
These guys are here to shake up NASCAR.
The NASCAR Xfinity Series returns Saturday, May 24th, live from Charlotte on the CW.
Live from Houston, Texas, with Maggie Flecknoe. Health, money, culture, dining, and more. This is H-Town Live.
Well, good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining us for the second half hour of H-Town Live. Summer, it's going to be here before you know it. It already feels like it, doesn't it? Which also means the pools, some of them are actually already back open. Well, according to the Texas Department of Family and Protective Services, so far, 15 children have drowned in Texas pools this year. 15, with 1 in Fort Bend and 2 in Harris County. Well, joining us to help prevent children from drowning are Constable Patrick Quincy and Assistant Chief Robert Becker with Fort Bend County Constable Precinct 4's office. Gentlemen, it's always a pleasure having you on the show. Thank you for what you do.
Of course. Thanks for having us.
So we're going to talk about a couple of things to keep our children safe this summer, but really, especially Memorial Day's coming up. I know my daughter was starting swim lessons this week.
Right.
I really, it makes me nervous about pools and bodies of water and drowning. So talk to me a little bit about this and prevention. What can we be doing?
Right, and the thing is, it's not just pools anymore. All of our communities now have retention ponds and lakes. Oh. So we have to be vigilant about the bodies of water that we have our children around. We have to make sure we're monitoring those areas. You can't take your eyes off. I mean, as parents, we all know all it takes is a split second for you to lose attention to it, and we want to avoid the tragedies that we've seen. You mentioned in Fort Bend County, we've had drowning in pools, but we've had some tragedies happen around our lakes also. So education, as I always say, is the key. We don't want to always have to save somebody from a drowning situation. The best way to do it is to prevent that situation from happening in the first place. That's what we want to do. We don't want to be reactive. We want to be proactive in our approach. So it's mainly things like monitoring the children around bodies of water, installing gates around pools. There's monitoring systems that you can put at a pool to where if it's hours that no one should occupy that pool, it'll send you an alert if someone gets into the pool. So it's things like that where we just have to be vigilant.
We really do. A water watcher is always good too.
100%.
You can even have, something around your wrist to remind you. And stay off your phones. That's another thing too.
And even the color of the bathing suits that we allow our kids to use. You don't want to go with blue, something that'll blend in with the water.
I didn't think of that.
Yeah, you want to go with something fluorescent, maybe orange or red, something that easily for you to see, that you can spot from a distance if someone was in the pool that weren't supposed to be there.
Something else that makes me nervous, we call them latchkey kids, especially with summer coming up. Is there a minimum age in Texas that kids can be left alone, especially during the summer if parents have to work? And I know a lot of parents, they leave their kids at home alone. What do you guys say?
And the thing about it is there's no specific age requirement. It's more so about the condition that you leave the child in and that particular child. So there are things, criteria such as can that child prepare a meal for themselves? Have you left them with the tools that they need, and are they mature enough to be able to use those tools to make it through the day alone? So it has more to do about the child and the condition you leave them in versus the actual age of the child.
Oh my goodness. I still feel like they need to be of a certain age. Don't you agree?
I agree 100%.
CPS recommends 12 as being the minimum age for a child to stay home alone, but it's common sense. I mean, it is definitely common sense as far as, do you think a 5-year-old can take care of themselves if an emergency was to happen?
No.
So.
And I don't want them around a stove, or if they're in an apartment and there is a pool, you just don't know. And with strangers. Now, I know things are really expensive. What about options for summer camps? Are there any free options or something we can do? Because a lot of us, we still have to work, so that's not an option necessarily.
And we understand that, and that's why there are programs out there to help with that. Summer camps are an excellent option. There are a lot of them. We actually provided a list of some, but organizations like the YMCA always offer summer camp options where you can drop your child off, go to work, and then pick them up after work. So things like that are extremely important, and I wish we had more of them. I mean, because you're right. It's summer for the children, but not for us. We have to go to work every day.
I know.
And when you're supporting a family, sometimes you don't have that option. So it is good to utilize summer camps and summer programs to put our children in a better situation versus leaving them home alone.
There always are resources. And you guys have something exciting coming up. Tell me about it.
We do. We have our golf tournament coming up May 22nd. And what we do is it's used to help with our efforts. Every year I host things like a backpack giveaway for children in our area. We do a turkey giveaway during Thanksgiving. We give Christmas toys away during Christmas. And the thing is, I think sometimes we can kind of take for granted that these things are available to everyone. But once you start getting into these things, you realize, everybody, even something as simple to us as a backpack, everyone doesn't have the resources to get those things. And with the prices rising and school supplies extremely expensive, we have to do everything we can to support our community.
And how can we get involved with the tournament?
There's a flyer with a QR code, or you can visit the website, or just come. It's at Greatwood Golf Course. It kicks off at 9:30. So feel free to stop by. I'm not a great golf player. It's fun to play, but if you want to see me embarrass myself, come on out.
Oh, we love it. Thank you, gentlemen, so much. You're always such a pleasure to have on the show.
Thank you so much for having us.
The heat wave begins today. Take a look here at our long-term pattern. This area of high pressure is going to be in our vicinity in the Gulf for several days this week and into this weekend, and it is not going to budge. Our temperatures this week are going to be near or even break some records. So how does all that translate into digits? First of all, today our high is about 94 degrees. That could possibly tie a record set back in 1907. And then Wednesday and Thursday, it looks like we will be breaking a record with a high of 97 on Wednesday, and then Thursday 96. And even as we head into this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we are going to be possibly getting near or even breaking heat records. Now, this heat wave is going to entangle us into the start of next work week. But it's not just us that's going to be dealing with the heat. It's also going to be all of Texas. Look at this. A heat advisory is in place for most of Texas, from central Texas all the way into Del Rio and Laredo. Now, with that, they're going to be seeing some heat index temperatures close to 108 and above. For us, we're going to be about 99 to 105. So let's go ahead and break that all down for you right here. Our current temperatures across the state looking like a mild start. 76 in Houston, 67 in Austin, 70 in San Antonio. Not too bad. But as we roll into the afternoon, look at this. Triple-digit heat index values. San Antonio 102, Austin 100, 103 in Corpus Christi, Laredo 105. And look at this, 110 potentially Laredo tomorrow, 108 in San Antonio, 106 in Austin. Meanwhile, we will be flirting with a 100-degree heat index value for Wednesday and also Thursday. So you have to remember the heat safety tips. Drink lots of water, wear some light, loose clothes, and of course, please take lots of breaks and check your back seat if you have little ones. Now, we only don't have to protect ourselves from the heat, but we also have to protect ourselves from the sun. Our UV index is going to be about 10, so that's very high, which means you can burn in about 10 minutes. Live outside, we've got some low clouds. Current temperature 76 at Bush, 76 in Bay City, 74 in Sugar Land, Conroe, 72. Remember yesterday? We were in the 50s and low 60s. Well, those days are over. The extended forecast shows nothing but 90 degrees here into next week, and the only shot we have of seeing some rain is this weekend.
It is hot, and let's be real, summer, it's already upon us, and it's also approaching with an estimated 26 million children in the U.S. attending a summer camp each year. We as parents should start preparing now to ensure their safety and maintain a healthy camp experience. Well, joining us to talk more is Minute Clinic nurse practitioner, Shawn Coleman. Thank you so much for waking up with us.
Thank you for having me.
So I officially am that mom. I have a 2.5-year-old, and we went to the park yesterday, and I was just all of the sunscreen, the bug spray. I'm like, put the sun hat on. I'm that mom. So walk us through, though, if we're sending our kids off to camp, what's the first thing we should be doing to get ready?
Absolutely. What an exciting time for kiddos. It is. First thing parents want to do is check their camp's website for up-to-date information and those requirements, such as sports physicals, camp physicals, right? So our camp physicals, they're going to vary based on the activities that your child will participate in, but you want to expect a camp physical to include full vital sign check, review of medical past history, surgical history, vaccine history, and most importantly, medication history, prescriptions and over-the-counter.
Okay.
Yes.
Then what are some things we should be having them pack with them?
Oh, good question. You want those campers prepared for the sun and all the bugs, right?
Yes.
So first of all, let's talk about sunscreen.
Okay.
We want to choose a sunscreen that's listed as broad spectrum.
That's what I was wondering, especially with my daughter, because I'm like, how do I know it's mineral, it's this? Are the spray ones good? How do you know?
So broad spectrum, it will cover UVA and UVB rays, which will cover for sunburn and also cancer.
Oh.
SPF 30 is what is recommended. I know there's 50, there's 70, but 30 is recommended. You go to 50, you only get 1 to 2% coverage, and usually higher than that, you don't get much coverage.
Really?
So, yes.
Okay.
And most importantly, teach those kiddos how to apply that sunscreen and also reapply depending on their activities, especially those water activities. They'll be reapplying very frequently.
Is the spray as effective?
Spray, lotion.
Okay.
There's also a mist. So they all have the same efficacy.
Okay.
So you can go ahead and use those and just whatever works for you and what's easiest for your camper.
Okay, good, because the spray is what's been working for me. My daughter, you think I'm like torturing her with the lotion for sure. What about allergy medicine too?
Allergies are upon us anytime we have something green and it's sunny.
Yes.
So we have an over-the-counter loratadine. It's very well suited for those with indoor and outdoor allergies. I have there a tablet, liquid form, and also chewables for those little ones that don't necessarily want to take the liquid.
Yes, exactly. It tastes bad sometimes too. All right. Germs. This just sometimes camp sounds like a petri dish. I'm not gonna lie. So what can we do? Because we want them to enjoy it, but we also don't want them to come home really sick.
Exactly. The first conversation you want to have with that camper is good hand washing.
Yes. Sing your camp song, right?
Right. Happy birthday in your head. Just hum it 2 times while you're lathering up soap and water as often as you can. You can give them hand sanitizers in their bags to use in between, but also reminding them not to share food, not to share other things with other campers. And most importantly, if they start to not feel well, make sure you let that camp nurse know.
That's a good idea. Well, I really appreciate you. I'm going to start making a checklist. I know a lot of parents out there will, and then we'll have a lot of happy campers. If we need more information, where can we go?
You can go, primarily remember, your CVS Minute Clinic will be able to complete your camp physical. Just get that form, make sure you read it. It's from your camp, it's specific to your camp. So you bring that form in and we will complete that for you and send your camper on their way to their camp experience.
And they will have priceless memories. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your time.
No problem. MinuteClinic.com for your appointment and your camp physicals.
Well, thank you. All right. Whoa. I just got a special delivery on set. Parker. Thank you. So, nothing like summer like this, right? Okay. Thank you for this. Parker, I may need your help. Let me just set these down. All right. It's okay. It is Taste Test Tuesday, and we have a sweet treat for you to enjoy this summer. The original Bomb Pop has released some new extreme flavors that were just literally rushed onto me on set. So they're sour to devour extreme. So this is super sour strawberry, okay? We have all of these. You can have them by the pool. We have super sour blue raspberry, and we have super sour cherry limeade. Now, we're gonna taste test these, Producer Bree. Are you entering the chat? Producer Bree, are you there? Does she have a mic? There you are.
Ready.
Are you okay? So what? I can't. Okay, this isn't. I got kind of like, oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no.
Okay,
I thought, how am I supposed to like taste test all of these at once? That's like a lot happening. A lot.
We're just gonna have to do lick, lick, observe, next. Lick, lick, observe, next. Stop it. We're adults here.
Do you see the thought bubble outside my head? Did you see that, everybody? Oh, sorry. I'm back.
Okay.
Parker
okay.
just handed me boxes. Like, poor
We
Parker.
tried, darling. We tried.
I know, but like, do you know how cold it is on my lap right now, y'all? All right, let me open this. You know what a sticky mess, Producer Bree? All right, so first I've got, and I don't like sour. You said that I would be okay with this.
I asked you if you'll like sour.
I don't like sour. I never said I like sour. All right, I'm going in for the super sour cherry limeade.
Well, now I gotta open all of these because I don't know
This
which one
looks
is
like
which.
this looks like a flag.
Wait, hold on, because we just got white bags, so we don't know what's happening.
Oh, well, good for you. You're in a worse
Oh, look at
situation
me,
than I
getting
am.
it the first try.
Look at you. Cheers.
Okay,
This is a bomb
ready,
pop.
Shadrika?
Is it the bomb? So
All
what am I
right.
supposed to lick the whole thing? This is not how I operate. Oh, this looks inappropriate. Do you want me to like?
You're only making it inappropriate.
Well, it looks awkward, y'all.
To you.
Well, all I taste is I can't do this.
Oh.
Ew. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry. I can't fully get the effect unless I get every layer. So let me just look. I'm
I'm sitting here like next.
layer bottom, layer middle, and
Okay.
top. It's okay. Yeah.
It's all right.
It's all right. All right, next. What one? Let's see what else is on my lap.
I'm like, you have
Super
the
sour strawberry.
Okay, I think it's this one.
Is it gonna be the bomb.com?
Oh my God, not the bomb.com.
Oh, do you know how sticky my hands are gonna be?
Shadrika, are you okay, ma'am?
Oh my goodness, it matches my dress. Look, when your dress matches the bomb pop. All right, so I'm gonna do this. This is what I did last time. Okay, I'm gonna lick the bottom. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, very sour. Ooh.
I'm scared to bite it.
Oh, don't bite a popsicle. Please don't bite a popsicle in my ear. Oh, no, don't. That gives me the, oh, yeah. Oh, I'm getting chilly. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is really, really sour.
Let's hurry up and do this other one, please.
Oh, my God. Oh, Bria, it's so sour.
I know, I threw it away. I'm sorry. Let's hurry up and do this blue raspberry and then we can go.
Oh. I'm so sorry for everyone watching. This is not a cute look.
yeah,
this is not a
this is
good
crazy.
face. Oh.
Let's do blue real quick.
I had goosebumps. It's so sour. Why'd you do this to me? And now I'm gonna have
so
a
sorry.
blue tongue.
I did not expect this to be so sour. I'm
sour.
so
It's
sorry.
like I'm having a seizure or something. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, jeez, I can't get that out of my mouth.
I like the blue one. The blue one is very much better.
I don't want to do this anymore.
It's better, I promise.
That's good. Okay, I'm done.
Oh my God, take us
I don't want to have a blue tongue with all the people I have to interview, and now my lipstick's probably all messed up. You're welcome.
We
This
have to
is
go to
good.
break
Actually, I
now.
like this one. Oh no, it's so sour. It's like a Jolly Rancher sour. Well, if you like sour and you like Bomb Pops, you're in luck. Not sponsored, but thank you. That was a great taste test. I need some tea. Bye.
Somebody's lying.
Yeah. Think hard. The questions are going to get harder.
Because I wouldn't believe either of you if your tongues came notarized. Okay? You're both crooks.
While medicine's greatest advancements look like the latest sci-fi, one of our most powerful tools is far more simple, more human. It's a calling to connect with purpose. That's how we're evolving healthcare, by treating people, not just patients, with innovations that amplify healing and lead to more personalized care, guided by the belief we all hold the power to heal.
Tonight,
say his name and he appears. Joe Hendry is back in front of the NXT universe.
with NXT on the CW, all eyes are on Trick Williams and Joe Hendry's contract signing for the TNA World Championship.
Trick, you're not hungry, you're entitled.
Joe Hendry, you don't belong here. You just an outsider.
NXT, all new tonight, 8/7 Central on the CW.
The NASCAR Xfinity Series
on the CW
is taking America by storm by viewing races in a whole new way.
Crash.
With lightning fast rides.
These are the coolest and most fun cars to drive.
And young hotshot drivers who race with nothing to lose.
Let's go. These guys are here to shake up NASCAR.
The NASCAR Xfinity Series returns Saturday, May 24th, live from Charlotte on the CW.
Look, I'm just keeping it real.
Oh, okay, maybe I should just keep it real and see how you like it.
Come on, come in me, Dave.
Your hairline's receding.
Oh, we keeping it real.
The Neighborhood, today at 4 and 4:30 on CW 39 Houston. He's not an ordinary dad.
You got it.
He's a super dad of comedy. George.
You did some chores?
Come see for yourself.
I don't know if I'm ready for another heart attack, but here we go.
Catch George on Young Sheldon, weeknights at 5:30 on CW 39 Houston. Hey Houston, the QR code on your screen. Go ahead, grab your phone and open your camera. Now download our CW 39 app and stay connected 24/7 to news happening in your neighborhood and our city. Also, Houston weather's always changing. Get the certified most accurate forecast at your fingertips. Plus, up-to-the-minute traffic updates. Download the CW 39 app. Stay connected.
Welcome back, everybody. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and we want to continue to discuss a big problem happening within the Houston area. Many residents have less than half the access to mental health providers than the national average. Thankfully, the Alexander Jewish Family Service has you covered. In fact, they're joining us live with more on an upcoming event focused on eliminating this very important issue. Thank you so much. Introduce yourself.
Hi, Maggie. I'm Caitlin Blyweiss. I'm a community intervention and data specialist at Alexander JFS. I'm also a national instructor for mental health first aid under the National Council for Mental Wellbeing.
I think this is so important. When I hear that statistic, I mean, that's awful that we don't have these resources. So tell me a little bit about how you are helping to change this.
Sure, yes. So Alexander JFS is grateful to be able to provide mental health first aid to the community. What you learn in that class is skills and tools to be able to help somebody in a crisis or a non-crisis situation. Maybe that's having a conversation with them or connecting them to the appropriate resources that they desperately deserve and need.
I like how you phrased it, mental health first aid. Like, we have this kit, and I think of a first aid kit like Band-Aids and whatnot. But what is in this mental health first aid?
Right, just like everyone feels comfortable taking a first aid or CPR course, we want people to feel just as comfortable taking a mental health first aid course. You'll learn a 5-step action plan that gives you tools and skills to, like I said, help somebody in a crisis or a non-crisis situation. We give you appropriate resources to connect people to and the language on how to talk to somebody.
Oh, can you give us an example of something that we could learn?
Sure, yes. A great, there's an acronym in our action plan, and there's a really good one, the G step, giving reassurance reassurance and information. I like to think of that as hope with facts. And very often when somebody is struggling with a mental health condition, they feel very alone. And we actually know that 1 in 5 adults actually is living with a mental health condition. And so we want to be able to approach them, give them that reassurance and hope. You are not alone. Recovery is very possible and common. There's a lot of treatments out there, and you're not alone in going through this. We really try to emphasize recovery and resiliency and connection.
This is really incredible, and I think it's something we all can use, even on ourselves. This first aid kit we can use on our own mental health well-being, kind of some reminders and a checklist for us to go through. Can anyone take this course? How does this work?
Yeah, you can definitely just go to our website, alexanderjfs.org, and search MHFA, or Mental Health First Aid, in our search box. We have quarterly trainings that are ongoing. We actually have a virtual training on June 19th, that is free and open to the public. It is open to adults 18 and up. So really anyone in the community who's an adult can take part in the training.
And you really specialize in this. Why is mental health so important to you?
Yeah, mental health is so important because, like I said, you know, about 1 in 5 adults is living with a mental health condition. And actually, a shocking statistic is that on average, it takes about 10 years between the initial onset of symptoms until actually getting connected to that appropriate professional help. Right. And we really want to reduce stigma around mental health and talking about it. And we also want to reduce that amount of time in between somebody first experiencing those symptoms and getting that appropriate professional help, because people do not deserve to suffer, right?
No. And I like the fact that you're taking the stigma away, because a lot of times people don't want to admit that they need help, but this is a safe space to do so. So tell everybody again where they can go for more details and when all of this is happening.
Yeah, sure. So our website, alexanderjfs.org, and you can look for Mental Health First Aid in our search box, and that will take you to all of our current trainings, and you can register on that website.
And for everybody out there, if you had a message for them, what would it be?
It would be that you are not alone, and that there is hope, there is help. Recovery is not only possible, but quite common.
I love that. And again, I really love how you guys position this as a first aid kit. It appealed to me and struck me. So thank you for what you're doing for our community and making a difference.
We'd love to have you in a course, Maggie.
I would love to, because I think that we all kind of need to go through a checklist, not just to help others, but to also sometimes check ourselves and to help ourselves. So thank you for having this conversation and raising awareness. I appreciate the work that you're doing.
Sure, thank you.
And stick around, there is still plenty of H-Town Live.
All of a sudden, I looked to my left and I saw this car coming at the driver's side, and I knew there was going to be impact, and took me straight to the hospital where I had 3 surgeries. It put me in a wheelchair for 5 months. I could not walk. Jim Adler fought for me and my family. My bills are paid, and I got money in my pocket, and I'm forever grateful for that.
If a bad wreck kept you down, call me. I'm Jim Adler, the Texas Hammer. Let's try to put some money in your pocket.
With Dupixent, stay ahead of moderate to severe eczema as you welcome the feeling of touch with clearer skin and less itch. The #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists helps heal your skin from within. Severe allergic reactions can occur. Get help right away for face, mouth, tongue, or throat swelling, wheezing, or trouble breathing. Tell your doctor of new or worsening eye problems like eye pain, vision changes, or blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma or other medicines without talking to your doctor. Ask your doctor about Dupixent.
I'm Sharon Melton with CW39. When your alarm goes off, No Wait Weather and Traffic is on. CW39.com and the CW39 app, keeping you connected to local news, weather and traffic as it's happening. Watch us on CW39.
Hi, I'm Jim Walker at Walker Texas Lawyer. I've been helping accident and injury victims for over 40 years. Did you know that most of these billboard and TV lawyers don't even handle their own cases? If you need a lawyer who still works on the cases, give me a call, 713-552-1117, or visit my website at walkertexaslawyer.com. Why would you call anyone else?
If you've been injured in an accident, put 40 years of experience on your side and call Walker Texas Lawyer.
The biggest trials in America have big moments this week, and Banfield has it all. Diddy, the Menendez brothers, Brian Kohberger. The case isn't closed until you've seen it on Banfield. Weeknights 10/9 Central, only on News Nation.
You infiltrated my home, studied my method. Who are you?
Sherlock Holmes, you're my father.
I do need an assistant. And don't touch anything, and definitely do not speak.
I want justice for my mother's murder.
You're in great danger.
I'm counting on it. If my mother said so, then I am your daughter.
Just help me crack the case.
Come see what's trending on Karamo. He has deleted 1,938 texts in the last 30 days. See what's taking over everybody's feed.
Karamo, next on CW 39 Houston.
And that's nearly a wrap on today's show. But before we go, here is a look at today's sponsored content. And we also want to thank all of our incredible guests who were on the show today. Be sure to give them a follow on their social media. We have all of the handles right there on their screen. You know what was really special? They all just stayed. I watched them in the wings. They were there to support each other. They became friends in the green room, and someone was a little bit nervous to be interviewed. And it was like they became friends and they supported each other. And that just made my heart so full. That's what H-Town Live is about. It's about building connections and making sure that people have resources. And I don't know, that just really touched my heart that they were there to support the other guests. So thank you all for that. Make sure you follow them. They were really, really incredible people. And we have more incredible people that are going to be on the show this week. In fact, tomorrow, fun fact, Endangered Species Day. So the Houston Zoo will be live in studio with some animals who are on the brink of extinction. And you guys know how well I do with live animals. If you know, you know. So you definitely want to tune in for that one. Then on Thursday, I'm really excited. We are going to take the show live on the road from Miller Outdoor Theater with Mr. McKinney and friends. This is the first time our show has been live from Miller Outdoor Theater, and we're going to have some incredible artists performing live. And then Friday, the Greek Festival, we're going to have live dancers in studio. Opa is all I have to say about that. In the meantime, we will see you back here tomorrow morning, same place, same time, for more H-Town Live.